Hello Stampers, this is Jenny Day. It's been a really long time, a little while, since I made my last video. I had some family issues that I had to be involved with, but I'm so excited to be able to be back. So from now on, I'm going to make a new video every Friday, at least once a week. And you know, I've been doing a lot of tips and ideas, but what I want to focus on now for a while is card making, or envelopes, or tags, bookmarks, any kind of working with paper and ideas, because it seems like you do a lot of tips but you don't make a lot of cards. So that's what I'm going to focus on. But today I decided to break back into the video world by doing a simple project and giving you a really neat idea for storage of the photopolymer stamps and other stamps. So what we're going to make today is a set of coasters. I'm going to just give you a few ideas. It's so quick and easy. So you go to your craft store and you get a set of 4 coasters, and they're only $2 a set. So inexpensive and easy. So, you know, regular cork board. It's pretty bendable, but somebody gave me some as a gift and I use them all the time. So I thought, I'll show you how simple it is to make, and then you can give them as gifts, or you can make them for yourself too. Even hostess gifts would work well too. So you take the coaster, and I'm highlighting StazOn. I love StazOn. It's the jet black ink that is a solvent ink pad that is for every surface, and I use it all the time. And so you'll be able to stamp on this surface because it's cork. So you want to take the lid off, and then what I wanted to do is the StazOn ink refill. I'm just going to ink it up just a little bit to make sure that when you make these coasters it soaks in well, and it soaked in really well. So let's go ahead and start stamping. So we take our really inked pad, and then I'm working with this Stampin' Up! New set called Traveler. I love it. It's vintage. It's got all kinds of vintage images on it, ship and camera and such. So we're going to use 3 images in that. I'm just going to ink up the camera really well. Now I'm going to go ahead and stamp on this corkboard, and then I'll show you how well it turned out. To get it nice and done, and just kind of do it kitty corner, like it's a piece of paper. You're going to be kind of random with it. So we're going to go ahead and do another camera in the corner. Okay, now we have a suitcase. Let's ink that up really well. And we'll do that in this corner. And then we have a globe that's a really neat vintage image too. So we ink that up really well. Now I'm just going to put it this way. Okay? That's all there is to it. And you don't have to do anything else to it, because this ink sets and it will not smear with water. So do the remaining 3 like that and tie them up with a bow and give them as a gift. That is so easy and fun and practical too. Here's my tip for the day. Stampin' Up! Has photopolymer sets, and this one's a Project Life called Remember This. It has a lot of nice images for scrapbooking, and I saw a tip once that you can, instead of having the stamps between 2 pieces of that sheer paper and they fall off, and so here's a suggestion that I found. You put a piece of regular paper on the back, and here is how the stamps normally come. It is a clear sheet that has all the words on it, and I glued it with glue dots. And then if I can do this without making it fall apart. Then I stuck it right in the back where this pocket is so it stays in place. And then you'll have to do it backwards because that's how these stick. And then you just stick them to the inside of your case here. And here's my other ideas that I had. Other stamp sets from Stampin' Up! Don't come with these cases. So this one did, but this one didn't. And this is my little Stampin' Up! Business things. So I did the very same thing. And they stick really well in here. And that way I don't have to go digging in my drawer. Now here's other stamp lines. Tim Holtz, what I found that these stamps are between the two plastic pieces of paper they come in at the store. But if you do it this way and you stick them on here, then you're always going to know where they are. There, I had to give that one a little push. So there's my Tim Holtz group there. And I love Graphic 45 too. And this is a card that my friend made. So I put the name of what it is, a vintage woman at the beach, put one of her cards here, and just stuck them in there, and they're just not going anywhere. Just take them off when you need them. There's a word that says beach. So there's that. And then there's another one. This is, I got this example, I think off Pinterest, and designed it with some special vintage paper. And you open it up and your stamps are still sticking. So instead of having drawers and drawers of the cling stamp that you don't ever get to, I never used mine. So this way I brought them out and put them on my shelf. Here's another one that's called Botanical Tea, and this is not going anywhere either, and I just put an example of it there on the side and I labeled it. So whether you have Stampin' Up! Or other stamp companies, these are such a good idea, and you'll use them more often, and they're accessible on the shelf, and you can order them from my website. If you go to jennydaystamps.stampinup.net, that's my Stampin' Up! Website, and you can order these cases, very inexpensive, 4 of them, for I think it's $5.95. So that's very inexpensive. And you can redo your craft room and make everything more organized. So I hope you enjoyed this little project and these storage ideas. And I look so forward to coming back every Friday, and we're going to stamp together. So until then, happy stamping, and see you then.